everyone. Hope everybody can hear me. Do shout up. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Anna Karen. Hi, Valentina. Hi, Esther. Hope you guys are doing well. Another Sunday, all too soon. Hi, Sandy. I'm good, thanks. Are you? Hi, Maya and Cheryl. Good evening to you all. How are we doing? So as you can see, I've got a stitching shelf out. I've done 742 stitches so far today. What's on your frames? Or in hand or hoop or... Hi, Ava. A few of you in. It's lovely. Do say hi. Sunday evening. Hi, Cloudy Rose. Hi, Nicola. I'd love to stitch with you, but I'm cleaning the kitchen. Oh, dear. Well, yeah, maybe as you said, hopefully stitch after. I've had a good day today. It's been a busy few days though, so Sarah working on a Disney. Hi, Missy. I've got your email. I will reply to you. Just bear with me. I've had a busy last week. I've seen it, but I haven't really looked at many emails, if I'm honest with you.
What's that about?
I'll tell you later. So yeah, I will endeavour to reply. If not later, it'll be tomorrow, probably at some silly hour in the morning. Andy's here with me, by the way, in case you haven't already gathered. Hi, Anna Karen, knitting on a cardigan. Lovely. Who's that for? Is it for you or for a relative? Sandy's beading, letter H from Fairy from Nora Corbett. Hi, Mal. Hi, Angela from Waxahachie, Texas. I hope I got that right.
Yes, you did.
Valentina diamond painting. There's the stitching shelf's day out today. So I've had a busy day though. I've had a busy week, if I tell you the truth. I've been doing overtime this week. Andy's kids have been here. My model stitch arrived and there's actually two. Although the other one is relatively small. Andy's kids have been here. I've had Lauren to the opticians. Oh, it's been a week. Esther staying safe, snowing in Northern California up in the Sierra. Oh. Anna Karen's cardigan is for her. Yellow merino wool, lots of cables. Sounds fantastic. My first ever thing that I knitted was cable stitch. It was a chunky grey cardigan with a V-neck and cables up each side of the V-neck. Hi, Norma. How are you? You see, you're working on a small by Little House Needleworks entitled Faith. I will also be working on Hope, Courage and Simplicity when that one's done. Fantastic. Maya, for once, trying to stitch while working on the Grand Library. Ah. Hi, Lynn. Love this piece. You have to get the yours out. Yes, do. The colours are indeed absolutely gorgeous. And I've just increased the resolution on my screen so I can see it, you know, in higher resolution as well. Cloudy Rose is in California too. The Central Park been getting lots of rain, but she'd love some snow. I'm pretty sure Esther will pass her as honest she can.
We don't like snow in this country, do we?
Hi, Coralie. You are stitching Gecko Rouge kit, the Ho Ho Ho. Is that the Kate Brazier one I want to say? Is it the really big one? I looked at it. It was too expensive for me. But then again, I do have 8 Gecko Rouges, I think, so far for next year. Ah, yes, the Kate Brazier. Lovely kit. It reminds me, I haven't seen what the Amour is. To have a look at that. Hi, Catherine, coming in from Facebook. Multitasking, but here. It's all good. Hope you're doing well. Gecko Rouge. Oh, yeah, if I could spell, wouldn't it?
Gecko Rouge is literally red lizard, isn't it?
Yes. I'll have to have a look for the Ho Ho Ho. Okay. So I was just minorly distracted there. I thought I wondered if I could see it straight away, but I can't. Yes, so it's been a busy week. I've worked from home all week this week. Because at work we're quite busy and it's easier for me to do overtime if I'm at home because I save 3 hours of travelling. Because if I travel into the office, the last thing I want when I come home is to start working. So I've worked from home this week and I've done like, I think 13 or 14 hours of overtime, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, then in between I've had the model stitches arrived and I've had a few other bits and bobs going on too. So Lynn says hello to Andy too.
Hello.
I don't know if you guys remember Red Floss Stitcher David, who was in here last week. He did make a floss tube. Yay! So do go over to his channel and check out his floss tube.
It was kind of refreshing to have
a male stitcher,
wasn't it? Because I mean, for all I know, there could be a man watching you right now, but generally speaking, it's all women, isn't it?
It's predominantly a female-led activity, yes.
And I imagine that the vast majority of the people who are viewing this stream right now are of the female kind.
I should imagine that you're all right.
But if there are any men out there, let us know.
Yes, David, if you're in, let me know. But yes, it was lovely that he came back and filmed the floss tube. I was like, yay! He's such a nice guy. And how did you all like my Freddos on my floss tube this week? They were quite something, weren't we?
How many of you have researched the Fredo index now we talked about it? I'm going to imagine somebody has out there somewhere.
Hi, Sherry.
Good old Fredo index.
Hi, Caroline. Hello, everyone. I was wondering which way do you prefer cross stitch? Not quite sure what you mean there.
Which way do you prefer cross stitch?
Mal, that Fredo's box would be empty if it were at my house. And Missy loved it.
Not wrong with Fredo.
I don't know how many I've had this week. Haven't had many. Hi, Clover Stitcher. How are you?
Well, I mean, you've now lost 5 stone, so...
Yes, I got my 5 stone off award, which is £70. Got that on Thursday just gone. So I was thrilled to bits at that, which means I have got £38.50 to go to get to my goal as it stands at the moment, unless I change my mind.
Why would you change your mind?
Well, I probably won't change my mind because I'm determined, you know me.
You won't change it. When you get an idea in your head, that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, yes, I am a determined sort.
Correct.
Lynn says she would love to taste them. Have to check the local British import shop. Lynn, if you struggle, drop me a message on Insta or Facebook. I'll send you some over.
Send you some.
I've got plenty to spare. We all know that. Hannah keeps buying them.
And I do.
And you do, yeah. But not as many as Hannah. Okay. Thank you, Sandy. A loop there that's sticking up. Okay. Clover stitching. I'm stitching the same height on the fan to your left. So this one. Straight across our diagonal. I'm sort of mainly straight across. Although there's one piece that I'm doing that's on the diagonal. But it's in like, you know, the blocks on the diagonal rather than actual diagonal. I was thinking about having a bash at diagonal stitching on one of my Gecko Rouge pieces next year. Maybe on one of the... that stitch, it's all slipped. Maybe on one of the square pieces. I was thinking about having a look at diagonal stitching, see if I can get my head to fathom it out. So next year is going to be a fun stitchy year. I've decreed this. Lots of Gecko Rouge stitching. Mal's diagonal stitching on her current full coverage. Really likes it, much less counting. I've only done like the stepped style, the block diagonal, like Sandy says there, rather than the actual diagonal. You know, I'm just not sure how my brain will cope with it.
Your brain copes with a lot of things.
Well, they're too many at times.
Can't be helped, Nikki.
Lynn says every year is a good fun stitch year. Yep. Absolutely. What are you up to?
I want my other laptop.
Oh.
I'm just doing a bit of feng shui.
Okay. Hi, Stitching Budapest. Remind me of your name because I've forgotten. Because otherwise I'll just call you Stitching. Yeah, that's my worry, Sandy, is that I won't get diagonal stitching. So, Adria, thank you. Yeah, so Cloudy Rose, stitch on the diagonal line. It's really good for me. Keeps me focused on what thread comes next. Don't have to think about it. I do as many as I can in one colour and then move on to the next in the row. I might have to, just sort of brush up and watch a few tutorials, I think, as well. I know Karen has done one. This lady looks quite nice, doesn't she, on the screen? Different when you're looking at her face to face, as it were, but on the screen it looks quite nice. I like it. Sandy, you made too many errors. Well, they add to the uniqueness of the stitch piece, unless, of course, it's something with a geometric design. Then you can't afford for errors, can you? That's the thing. Lynn, it's cool to watch you stitch different ways on your projects, yeah. Every one of them is sort of slightly different. And even like Autumn Waltz, I was doing it, kind of motif by motif, really, which was quite nice. I do it so that I'm never bored. I'm not bored with the way I'm stitching it. So I think it'd be very easy if I had 10 projects and I was working them all page by page. I think for me, it'd be very easy for me to just get bored with that.
That's not your style anyway.
No.
I don't think it is anyway. I don't think I've ever seen you do something like that. Unless you were forced to.
The only time I did stitch page by page was when I started Realm of Middle-earth Map, because if you remember, we bought the digital chart and printed it out because Pattern Keeper wasn't around then.
Well, it was.
I didn't have it.
You just didn't have it.
Yeah.
At that time, the printed chart was king, wasn't it? It was kind of a
necessity.
Yeah. I seem to remember I was forever printing charts out. It was my
Yes, it was almost like a second job.
It was like a second job.
Andy, just print me this out. Andy, just print me that out. How many times did I say that to you over times?
Oh,
hi, Christine. How are you? So we are now into March. Good. I'm glad, Christine. Next weekend, it's Mother's Day here in the UK. Easter comes in a month's time, but in between, we have a birthday in the house.
That would be me. I've just thought of an ideal present, actually.
What?
I could do with a little table, like yours.
You can pick them up for a tenner in Morrison's.
I have nowhere to put my other laptop.
Well, I thought you were going to sit here and have it on your knee. Or is my stitchy stuff sprawled out too much?
That's part of the reason, but I would like it here because sometimes if I'm writing something, I need to refer to what's on the editor, which will be on there.
Ah, right, okay.
So
it can't stay permanently up though, can it?
Table? No, it wouldn't stay permanently up. I don't think I don't want to need it, but I definitely do need another table.
Let's have a look in Morrison's, love. Pop down Morrison's, have a look tomorrow. Yeah,
There's someone else there.
don't think so. I've never seen them. Can have a look. Andy, he's got a big birthday coming up. Haven't you?
This is where you embarrass me and tell everybody how old I am.
You're going to be 39 years and 366 days old. Or 39-ish. But not 41.
No, I won't be 41. I'll be close to 41.
Yeah, you'll be 41 in another 12 months.
Actually, a little bit scared.
What do we think? 39-ish or approaching 41?
Well, when I had my 30th birthday, you said I was
29-ish. I even got you the candles that said so. Do you remember?
I remember.
So yeah.
Right. I know I shouldn't ask, ladies their age, but how many of you guys are 40 or older?
Quite a lot, I think. I'm definitely more than 40.
Please tell me.
And okay, so the better question is, if you have hit the age of 40, how did it make you feel? Were you apprehensive, or did you think life begins, or was it just another day, or what?
Well, sweetheart, you can answer that question for a start, because you are.
Well, on my 40th birthday, I passed my driving test.
I remember that. Yes, you passed your driving test on your 40th birthday. Brilliant.
Okay, so Lynn is 40. She faintly remembers 40. She is now 63. I hope you don't mind me saying this, by the way. Sandy is 71, but you don't look a day over 70, Sandy. I'm a cheeky chuff, I know. Clover Stitcher, 52. Mrs. 45. Adria is 51. Angela, 56. Cloudy Rose is 25. Hi, Red Floss. How are you? How you doing, David? Lovely to see your floss tube this week.
He's here.
Yeah. Lynn says 40 was easy.
Was it?
Yes. Anna Karen says she's 56, but her mind is 25. And Christine has just recently turned 46. Well, I've just recently turned 49. So I've got an even bigger birthday coming up next year. And yes, Andy is my toy boy. We don't mind.
I'm happy with it. For anyone says anything, I'm happy with it. It's fine.
Cheryl is 30. Northern Stitch is 73. So we've got quite a age range, haven't we? I don't think he's got anything to fear about turning 40. Do you lot? Rosemary, 70 last October. I don't think he's got much to worry about. Tell me if I'm wrong.
I don't think you can you?
Age is just a number, says Missy. Lynn says she loves us. Well, that's good because we're coming to visit you when we come to Canada, Lynn. Bring you some Freddos. Katinka, 54. Age is just a number. Didn't feel any different at 40 than 35. There you go.
I can't remember being 35. So
I just take it to one day, then my mind throws a party.
Honestly, I don't remember. I could barely remember what I had for breakfast this morning, let alone being 35.
Yeah. The years trundle on, don't they?
I mean, they have to, really, when you think about it.
Coralie was 60 last year and struggled with that, but okay, at 40 and 50. Now, you see, when I get to 60, I think I've got to be 67 and I can retire. Seems a long time to wait, that, doesn't it? It used to be that ladies in the UK retired at 60. Then it was 62, then it was 65. And I've got to wait until I'm 67. It's not fair. No blooming fair.
It's not bloody fair.
I want to spend my days stitching.
Don't we know it? Yeah, I think I just need a table here, Nikki, because this will be all right.
Yeah, we'll have to sort. Like I said, we'll sort something out. maybe next time you pick me up from tram, we can whiz into Morrison's.
Ideally, I want to.
Oh, well.
Oh, wait, hang on, no.
You've got a live tomorrow night. You're out away on Tuesday. You'll be picking me up on Wednesday. No, you'd be picking me up on Thursday, wouldn't you?
Oh, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday would be all right then. Yeah,
There you
Thursday's
go.
fine. Wondering whether I need to. No, I don't.
So, yeah. So, I have a plan with a gift.
For me.
Yeah. Me and the girls going shopping next weekend. Caroline, sorry, I'm 74 and just keep busy. Well, absolutely. You've got to keep busy, haven't you? Carolie's waiting for 67, then she can retire and craft all day. Yep. Snap. Yeah, but yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? I mean, the other thing is we could always win the lottery. If we win the lottery, then we can retire definitely. I did win a small amount on the lottery this week, £10. Paid £5 for the ticket, so I'm £5 in profit. We've got over 40 again, more than 40 people watching. That's nice.
That's
nice.
Sorry, my mind is.
You went to Mrs. Brown, didn't you?
To Agnes Brown. That's Mrs. Brown. Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, so me and the girls are going shopping next week, get a gift. And I had to take Lauren to optician this week. And it may be that her glasses are ready because she's got to have glasses. She's long sight. She's got long-sightedness, so.
Which is a thing. Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm short-sighted. Her dad's short-sighted. My mum and my dad both had problems with their sight. Both my ex-husband's parents wear glasses. So it's not surprising, really. Oh, what crafty things would I buy if I won the lottery? A house to put it all in. I would buy a big house where I could have a real decent sized craft room with lots of lovely natural light and a big window. Now you know why I want a big window, Andy.
Oh, I know that anyway. I knew you wanted the big
window. I don't know if I'd buy any more stuff as such. I would just buy a home or a space to have it in more than anything. David says that hair has very bright colours. Yep, it's beautiful, this one. The colour palette for this, it's the max colour version. So the colour palette is 240 something colours in this one. It's just a regular size though, not super size. And yeah, the colours are gorgeous. And where it's stored, it's right next to the door where I go to my upstairs. and I pass it all the time, and I'm always looking at it. I'm going like, the colours, and I just love working on it because it's so bright. Mortgage and debt and single equals retirement and freedom at 95. Oh my goodness, Lynn. Thank goodness you love your job at the library. I was doing a bookshelf, but I stopped doing it. Which one were you doing, David? This one is stitching shelf. Which one were you doing? These can be quite intensive, and there's lots of confetti in these. But then I've got a nice patch of 310 here, which I'm doing. So, which makes a huge difference. You know, after doing lots of confetti. Yep, I love this piece. According to Stitch Palette, it'll be done in about, I think, 2036, it said. At the rate I'm going.
It's quite scary.
Oh, yeah. It's very scary. And those timescales will only get longer with all the new starts I'm planning next year. So with all the new starts that I'm planning, you know, that's why I need to have then another couple of years of no new starts. Get some finished, especially some of the bigger pieces. Oh, treasure hunt. Yeah. I think that's another very confetti heavy piece. Okay, Lynn, no problem at all. You do take care of yourself now, okay? And if you can't get Freddo's, let me know. I have Glory of Evening started that's also confetti heavy and seems to have every green known to DMC. Well, there's a lot of DMC greens, so yeah. Is that Heaven and Earth one, Adriana? Adria? I can't remember. Because I'm terrible already. Let me just go scroll back on this chat. Adria. That's it. Happy early 2 score, Andy. I will be 3 score in May, says Catherine.
60.
Oh, there you go. Oh, Thomas Kincaid. Yeah, not got any of his. I've never really looked at them, actually, so I don't even know if I'd like Thomas Kincaid. The only one I've seen is the one that Stitchy Witch is doing.
Stitchy Witch?
Yeah, Carla. And I can't even remember the name of that, but I know it's a wintry scene with lots of snow on it and a carriage and a house and things, and it just looks rather nice. But I haven't really looked at the other Thomas Kincaids. I've not got much done on Maui Princess this week because of my model coming in and my overtime. So hoping to, well, I've got 8, I think it's 8 active whips now. Let me just check, it might be 9. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 9 whips. I might just have to slightly rejig the rotation because it looks like we're going to get the same pieces out on Stitch With Me's this week. We're going to get Lord of the Rings stained glass. And then we're going to get Daughter of the Deep. Hi, Sunny Days. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is stunning, isn't it? The colours are just beautiful. I love the colours. I've just been saying, I think there's about 247 in this. It's a regular size, but the max colours. Not be long though, and I'll be rolling it up, because sometimes I'm stitching my hands like that, and it's quite uncomfortable. Oh, David, finished your red and black sampler. Hey, fantastic. Congratulations on your finish, David. Have you posted a picture on Instagram? If not, pop one on there. I'll go over and have a look in a bit. Hi, Mrs. Miggins. You're working on a baby sampler tonight. Baby dragon. Lovely. Is that for anybody, somebody in particular? Have you got a recipient in mind? I'm sure you have. And not late at all. Don't be daft. So drop in, drop out.
Unless your thing's being late on these live streams.
No, not at all. If you're here, you're here. Okay. Oh, your daughter's bestie, yeah. Oh, I'll pop over and have a look at that, David. I haven't been on Instagram for the last sort of day or so, so I'll have to go and catch up on stories. I did briefly pop on there last night, but then I got distracted. It's what comes of having a husband 9 years younger than you, but there we go. Enough said.
Careful what you say, woman.
Well, I was saying that you could have made me a cup of tea or anything, couldn't you?
Could have.
Could have. Maybe.
Possibly.
Oh dear, excuse me. Those weekends when Andy's kids come and we end up staying downstairs, I don't get a lot of sleep. I did sleep quite well last night. I didn't wake up until 7:30 this morning, which is not like me, because I'm normally an early riser. You know, Saturday I was awake from 5:30, but didn't want to wake up this morning. And my stepdad came over for his lunch as usual, and we had cottage pie this time and vegetables. It was very nice, and 7 clean plates, because there were 7 of us for lunch today. And it's always nice to see clean plates. Innit, love?
Yeah.
The first one, of course, being Andy's.
Well, not all the time. Depends how hungry I am.
Well, you were hungry today. I was looking at going to the Floss Friends retreat in April. But I've had those plans scuppered.
Sorry.
By a surprise weekend away.
Sorry.
Never mind, I'll get to a retreat soon enough. What's up?
No, I'm just still working out the logistics of this.
All right, okay. Let's see. Have to go, but hope we can be back before it ends. If not, replay your live yet. Cool, no problem at all, David. I hope you've enjoyed your vacation time this week. And of course, yeah, it's always available on replay. So if I don't speak to you before, do take care, okay? Yes, Missy, and going to one of my favourite places that doesn't have a name. But not a particular destination. To the sea.
To the sea, indeed.
Yep. Why can I hear waves?
You can't. It's my laptop making it.
Oh, is it fan?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
All right, okay. I cancelled my Essex Needles retreat this week, but going on the Saturday. Oh, good. Because, you know, these retreats are very good for us, Mrs. Miggins. It's good to see friends and connect with people. No worries at all, David. And guys, if you're not subscribed to David's channel, if you've not seen him, do pop over and have a look. Show him some of our lovely support.
Got that in specs, haven't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still faffing because I'm
Okay.
trying to work out how to do this without really making too much of a difference.
Do you take one of your big projects with you? One on trips for downtime. Well, this one I wouldn't because it's too big. I have been known when I had Avarice, when Avarice was still a thing, which is the same size as Envy. I did take Avarice with me on holiday. Do you remember that, Andy? Stitching
yes.
in the caravan in Wales.
I do remember that, yes.
Mary Princess has gone places with me. My Princess is just under 220,000 stitches. Pandemic's gone places with me, but not really anything bigger than that. So I have taken, when me and Andy have gone filming for his channel for a couple of days, and we've been staying in the same hotel room, and I've been able to take my Lowry stand. Then I've taken Night Cafe with me. But, you know, if it can fit on a smaller frame and I can fit the box of threads feasibly, I can take a big ones. But this one, because it's already on a big frame, I can't take it. Just can't fit it in the car, or, well, I could fit it in the car, but it might get dirty or damaged or whatever, and I don't want that. Missy, have to go now. Been to the dentist Friday, had a lot of work done, so I'm in a bit of pain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Missy. But yeah, you two take care of yourself, won't you? And just keep an eye on your inbox. I'll send you an email in the next day or so, okay? Make sure that you manage your pain. And we'll speak soon. You take care. And I'm glad that you have been able to catch your live, dear. Very glad. Let's see Catherine on Facebook again. Let's have a look. Oh, she has a Thomas Kincaid, reminds her of home. Let me just open up the cover. Mountain Majesty. Oh, that looks nice. That's a lovely pattern, that, Catherine. I like that. Almost reminds me of Switzerland in a way. Beautiful. The only thing is with sites like Heaven and Earth Designs or Charting Creations or even Pain Free Crafts, there's so many, you could get lost and just add designs and add them to your wish list. And, you know, you'd have to live 100 lifetimes to stitch them all. So sometimes the easiest way is not to look.
So I can't imagine these people that have got like 200, 300 whips. I don't understand that.
Well, if there were
It's
200 or
better
300 big projects, then I couldn't understand it either. But if they're smaller projects, then yeah, go for it.
What, you mean like swatches?
Yeah. I think it was Gidge a couple of years ago
I remember Gidge.
in Stitch Mania. Instead of, you know, picking a certain projects to work on or, you know, get to finish or whatever, she chose to start during May a big project every day. So she added 30 big projects to her work in progress collection, and she's probably got 10 or more big ones already, and she started another 30.
It's madness, isn't it?
Fun, but mad.
I couldn't imagine it. This is why I don't stitch. Or at least not very often.
Leaving some of these in my will.
Me too. Me?
Ah, you can finish them for me.
I'm sorry, love, but as much as I'd like to finish them, I ain't got the greatest of confidence that I ever would. Do I need this second screen?
Don't know, do you? Does it become obsolete now?
I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does. It might.
Don't know. There's lots of thinking going on there.
Well, it's just working out.
Logistics, isn't it? And space.
Preferably, I'd like to keep that screen.
What, for when you're doing your editing?
Because it's bigger. Just haven't
So
got-
keep it then.
Yeah, but I ain't got space for 3. And I'm going to need a second mouse as well.
Surely your mouse you can just switch from one to other.
You can, but
Oh, dear. Logistics. We need an office for you.
I'd love it. Trouble is, it would never happen.
Why?
We haven't got a room in this house that could be turned into one. And
Never say never. Seriously, never say never. We might win the lottery.
what if Lauren would swap desks with me?
That desk is smaller. Lauren's desk is smaller.
Wider. Okay.
Yeah, but we haven't got room for that. How are you going to fit it in? You can't.
Go over there.
No, because then you block the radiator and you sit where my Christmas tree goes.
See what I mean?
I've forgotten where that stitch was now. My stomach keeps growling. It's not hungry. It's been fed. I always worry on my ASMR style videos if you can hear my stomach growling, because I hear it.
ASMR is meant to be like that. It's meant to be.
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure that people who are watching the stitching video don't want to hear the sound of the needle and thread, not my gurgling stomach.
Well, I agree with you.
It's all gone very quiet. Still got 37 people in the stream, so it's not like we're on our own. Oh, Hannah's almost finished her diamond painting, so I shall be showing that in my floss tube tomorrow. And the following week, it will be finished, I think. She's done a gorgeous job on it. Lauren had a bit of drama this week. Her Facebook account got hacked. And it's took us 2 days to recover it. And it was a pain in the neck. And then the hackers tried to get in it again, but luckily Hannah had put 2-factor authentication on it, so access denied.
Absolutely right.
Yes, sunny days, I do warn you that you'll hear natural sounds indeed. I don't expect my stomach to be amongst them, though. I don't expect, like, you might hear the cat meow or the cars going past or kids having a bit of a scream and shout on the way to school. My tummy is a different game, isn't it? Oh, speaking of kids, the little one next door was proper off on one again.
Oh, yes.
The other day, he was playing a recorder for 3 hours. And it wasn't playing, you know, there was no tune.
It was just noise.
Yeah. It was just blowing into the blooming thing and it making a racket. And I'm trying to work. And then you've gone upstairs, haven't you, to do some recording?
Yes.
And he was screaming his head off. So Andy just shouted, "Shut up," through the wall.
I did. Well, I had no choice.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's like I said many times before, got kids, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But, you know, when your kid is screaming, you don't, you know, yes, let them scream for a minute or two, but don't let it go on for 20 minutes, half an hour. Oh. Best one was a few weeks back when they decided in the middle of the night, one of the children woke up and started crying. Mum and Dad decided to have an argument in the middle of the night over the crying child. And regularly, Andy stays out for filming during the week. And I'm regularly woken up in the middle of the night.
Not right.
No.
But what can you do?
Not a lot.
I mean, short of going around there and telling them to shut up.
Yes, I think I should explain as well that we don't really know the neighbours per se. We're kind of on nodding terms with them and we'll take in the odd parcel, but, you know, we don't sort of nip round and borrow a cup of sugar kind of thing.
No, we're not that kind of neighbours, I'm afraid.
We are the keep ourselves to ourselves sort of neighbour, but we We like to know what's going on around us.
Well,
In other words, with the nosy
nosy
curtain
neighbour.
switches.
Curtain switch, well, curtain switches, nosy neighbours, whatever they call it, so. We're not that bad.
No. At least it's nice and quiet now that the unhinged one that lived opposite is now gone.
Yeah, me and Tricky Vicky.
Yeah. Not to be seen or heard of since. Has disappeared off TikTok and... Oh. Hi, Karen. Oh, you're stitching on Fred. That's your stocking, isn't it, for, I want to say, your son-in-law. Look at that, my thread's just snapped. Ugh. Hope you're well, Karen. Must try and drop in on your recent videos. I have been busy this week with overtime and things, and my YouTube time has been a bit limited. Oh dear. How far are you through, Fred, now, Karen? Yes, I shall. I shall definitely go, and I've got some and ridiculous amount of floss tube to catch up on. Oh dear. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I don't want to unpick any stitches, thank you, pattern keeper.
Not today.
Nope, no froggies today.
I would say you like frogging, but you don't here.
Nope. I do everything I can to avoid it these days. Okay. What colour are we on next? Bit of a press search, wouldn't it?
What colour are you on next?
3830.
That's a purpley colour, if I remember rightly.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No?
Nope. It's browny colour.
Okay. I believe you.
Sort of like a pinkish brownish kind of thing.
Pinkish brownish thing going on.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Probably done 200 stitches. It seems to be going quite fast. I don't know what it is on these live streams. I do seem to stitch a bit faster.
You've got cheerleaders, that's what it is. I mean, you've got me for a start, but then you've got all these wonderful
Ladies and
viewers.
gents. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it makes a difference.
Certainly does. You know, the floss tube family is absolutely tremendous.
Certainly definitely something I've had to learn about as I've gradually got used to living in a house full of stitching stuff. Where the blazes is this?
Yep, stitching stuff in every room apart from the smallest room. And if not stitching stuff, a stitch piece.
Oh, there it is.
Whether it be needles, bits of thread, a magazine. They're all over at shop, they really are.
Do you think you're a little bit obsessed, Nikki?
No, I'm a curator of a fine collection of cross-stitching materials. I'm a
That's
curator.
the polite way of putting it, I think.
Yeah, well, that's what Danish Stitcher says.
Who is Danish Stitcher?
She's a Danish Stitcher. She's Esther, the Danish Stitcher.
Okay, I'm unfamiliar with this Danish Stitcher. But
She's a lovely lady, and she is the curator of a collection of cross-stitching.
Gubbins.
Yeah, in Danish.
Whatever it is in Danish, I don't know what it is in Danish. I can barely say it in English.
It's been a little bit cold here again this week, and considering we're supposed to be heading into spring, it doesn't feel very spring-like.
Now, why is that like that?
Still having to wear my big coat. Which is fun. Because it's that big on me now, I could zip one of the kids inside it and still have room to spare. Ah, for your daughter. I knew it was one of them. Couldn't remember if it was your daughter or your son-in-law. So, yeah, still enjoying a big coat, hat, scarf, the lot. Mind you, because of the 5 stone that I've lost, I'm not as warm. I don't have my own extra layer, do I? Oh. I was talking to Andy about this earlier, weren't I, Andy, in the bath, saying I've lost like 70 pounds now.
Yeah.
And if you could imagine carrying, a rucksack around with 70 pounds of extra weight in it, constantly, it's hard to believe that I was carrying all that extra weight around with me.
I mean, it's like I said to you, you can see where it's come off. You can probably feel where it's come off.
I can feel where it's come off when I sit down because there's not much padding left on me behind now. So when I sit down, it's quite uncomfortable if I've not got a soft chair. My boss is threatening to buy me a rubber ring to sit on.
You don't need a rubber ring.
Oh, 74.5%, Karen. That's good going. When do you think it'll be finished by?
Right. That's done that. Just need to check something there, 'cause that's not right. Something's not right about that.
Something's not right about what, love?
I'm just setting up a template for the Harrogate series.
All right.
I haven't brought it over to the new system yet.
Okay.
But something weird.
Okay.
So I'm just going to check
I'll
something.
let you puzzle it out.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to fix if it is.
Something technical,
No,
which is out of my remit.
No, it's not technical. It's just because with the new sort of way I shove videos together these days. Not every series has this new system yet.
All right. Okay.
And so, because I'm going to Harrogate it this week, I need to set that up because it's still on the old system.
All right, whatevs. Let you carry on.
But something just looked off, and I'm just going to check it with the Derbyshire ones I did this
Okay.
week to see if it is the same. Because if it's not, then I want to know why.
Well, you can just carry on, can't you? You can puzzle it out, I'm pretty sure.
All it'll take is just a simple case of going into the Derbyshire one and see if it's the same.
Oh.
If it is, then happy days, I'm all right.
Okay, cool.
If not, I want to know why not.
Like, it loses me at technical stuff.
It's not that technical, really, when you think
Yeah.
about it.
Anything to do with computers for me is just too technical. I can break spreadsheets and Word documents.
It takes a special skill.
I know. And I have that skill. I am the Liam Neeson of spreadsheets. I have a very particular set of skills.
There's something rather funny about you
Being the Liam Neeson of
being a Liam
spreadsheets.
Neeson kind of person, yeah. I will find you and I will kill you. What?
Sunny days, I'm back now. I had to get a few nibbles. My stomach was rumbling. Oh, I hear that one. Well, I don't hear it, but you know, you probably hear mine.
So do you like? Right. So we're into the South Derbyshire one. Let's see if this is the same. It's probably just me, but
Yeah, dear.
yeah, it's exactly the same. It was me. So it is how it should be. Just me being daft.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to now try and put this back together because this doesn't work. But I will find a way to make it work.
All right, have fun.
I will find a way to make it work.
Well, Andy has a second computer now
Yeah, I do.
for his birthday, and he's had it in advance. So he has one computer for processing YouTube videos on, solely dedicated to that, and the other computer for writing and editing and researching.
The trouble is, my desk isn't big enough for both laptops and my second screen.
And we all have a small house.
So I somehow, I don't know how I'm going to do this, need to...
We will sort it out, Andy. We'll sort it.
Yeah. We will.
One way or another.
We will. Well, I'm done with this laptop for now anyway. So
Make sure you shut it down properly, yeah?
that's what I'm going to do. If I can remember how to do it.
The 4 squares.
Yeah. It's different. It's a different type, it's different kind of laptop. So obviously, it's not the same as the one I'm used to. So I'm still getting used to that as well. But I shall get it. Nikki has the exact same laptop,
I certainly do. I've upgraded from my Chromebook.
which is a good thing because it means that if one of us has a problem with our new laptops, we can just say to the other person, "How do you solve this issue? What do you do? Help?
Yep.
You know." And if we're both stuck, then well, tough. But yeah. They were about price, weren't they?
No.
They didn't break the bank, I'll say that much. Okay.
It's always good news.
Make this a bit more like home again.
You know, you just have one of them days when your stitching is actually going well.
That's every every day for you.
No, it's not every day, not at all.
Well, it's most days then. I can't remember the last time you had a bad day stitching.
Oh, I can. Do you remember when I used to be pricking my finger no end of times?
Oh, you do that every day. That's normal.
Not every day.
Well, you've done it. You've done it a couple of times today because I've heard you shout.
No, that was
"Ow!"
yesterday.
Eh?
That was yesterday.
You've done it today. Oh.
No, I haven't. I haven't pricked my finger at all today. I tell you when weirdly, I don't prick my finger. When these model stitches that I'm doing, they're heavy on back stitch. And I changed to a sharp sewing needle to do the back stitch because it's fractional.
You don't like back stitch, do you?
No, but I haven't pricked my finger once doing that. But with these blunt tapestry needles,
yeah, it's a bit.
Prick my finger all the time. I don't know why. I don't get it.
I don't.
Come on, that's better. So my focus is playing daft again.
Right. Looks a bit like home now.
It's silly this. I have to keep moving the camera so that the focus doesn't play up. Because there's no way to lock the focus on my phone on YouTube, which is weird.
Yes, it is a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll go by the end of summer, July, August. Need to stop getting sidetracked. Would that be getting sidetracked with new starts, Karen? Or new hobbies? Or, you know, new kinds of stitching? Or because I hear you on that one.
I'm going to have to go for a wee.
Thanks for announcing that to everybody, Andy. There's only like 42 people here that now know that you're going to the loo.
I am.
Not backwards at coming forwards, is it? Oh my days. Whew. I've had laptops twice. I don't like the smaller form factor. Of course, there are times I wish I could carry it around. I much prefer desktops. Yeah. You see, for us, the portability is quite important because Andy takes his computer with him when he goes filming. So having it portable is kind of vital. I remember having a desktop when I first got a computer, and I didn't really like it, if I'm honest. And then when I got a laptop, I never put the desktop back on. I think my sister ended up having that from me. Let's use this bit of thread. Not be long and this spring shelf will be done. Have you been?
I have. Have you done with this?
Yeah. Thank you, dear.
Okay.
So anything sharp is easy to get precision with than blunt objects. Yeah, true. It's very true. It's probably why I don't stab myself with them. I've had moments where I've literally stabbed my finger 20 times a day. and then I can go weeks and it not happen. And, you know, I kind of wondered at first, is it because I've just took my eye off the ball? I've just been a bit too forceful, shoving the needle through the fabric kind of thing, but nope, it's just random. Well, like I said, I don't know if you heard earlier, when Andy's children are here, we sleep downstairs, and I actually slept in quite late this morning, which is probably why I'm yawning. Normally I'm up, you know, any time after 5, and it was 7:30 when I opened my eyes. So, which is late for me. I'm an early bird. I like to have that early morning start and come down and I feed the cat, make myself a coffee and get stitching out. But of course, you know, if there's both me and Andy down here, then what I did yesterday when I was up early was I just went and got cracked straight on with some overtime. My work computer went on, and on I went. And of course, stitching's quite relaxing as well. I find it very relaxing anyway. Stitch all night if I could, if I didn't think I'd make a mistake. But, you know, of course, if you do get tired, that's it. That's when the mistakes start to come in. So I have a cut-off time. I think, you know, very occasionally, like at New Year and stuff, then I have been still stitching at midnight. But usually it's sort of, you know, 10 o'clock-ish is my cut-off. At weekends, it's more like 10:30. But, you know, yeah. Usually midweek, 10 o'clock's my absolute latest, really. Okay. What number is that one? 915. I tend to sit straight a bit, don't get up as early now. I think I'm a bit of a rare breed in getting up early to stitch, but I think what it is from the pandemic and us starting to work from home, I was usually up early to go into office to work anyway. So I just kept that habit of being up early because I figured that the pandemic wouldn't last forever. And at some point we'd be going back into the office, and I didn't want to have to, you know, faff around making sure that I could, you know, wake up early again. So I just kept the same routine because I'd be up anytime after 5 anyway to go into office. So, and I suppose it stands me in good stead because even now at the weekends I'm up nice and early and I make the most out of my day. I mean, I've never been one for going out in the evening and stopping out until all hours. It's just not me. So getting up early ticks those boxes. And now as it's starting to get lighter in the morning as well, it gets easier to get up. The dawn is sort of starting to break at you know, just after sort of 6ish now, I think. It'll not be long, and it'll be, you know, half 3, 4 o'clock, you know, and it'll be light when I'm getting up at 6, so, or at 5, should I say, just after 5. I mean, in fairness in that, I've always got a little puddy cat alarm clock, although having said that, she slept in this morning too, because on Saturday at 5:30, when I was up, she was down here expectantly and just watching me, waiting for me to feed her. But this morning, until I, you know, got up at 7:30, there was no sign of her. So she must have had a good sleep too. Maybe you just know Sundays are for lying in, eh, Angel?
Apparently so.
Yeah, take advantage of the stitchy time, take advantage of early mornings, lunchtime stitches, lunch break stitches, even take the stitching into the office with me. Long car journeys, take stitching with me. And of course in an evening, I mean, I finish work at 5. I've usually had my tea sort of by 6 o'clock, unless it's the night we go shopping, then it's more like 6:30, 6:45 by the time I've had my tea. 7 o'clock, it's a quick bath or a wash or whatever. And then really my time's my own until I go to bed at sort of 10. I've been watching reruns today of Unforgotten on ITV Player. I love that series. So I've been watching that while I stitch today. Absolutely fantastic. There's going to be a new series apparently this year, so I'm looking forward to that. It's one of those mysteries when you get to the end, it's nothing like you thought. So this week I've got another reasonably busy week. I'm in the office Tuesday, Thursday. Got my model stitch still on the board, still on the go. I shan't be taking that into work with me though, because obviously it's you know, the pattern itself is confidential. And although I don't think there'll be any industrial espionage in the building that I work in, it's a completely different type of industry. Certainly not a publisher. You never know. So it stays here. So Mary Princess will be taking a trip in with me. Sooner we get that one towards the finish, the better.
Not far away.
Nope, not far away. Over 75%, I believe now. So my model stitch, I was waiting for it last week, and of course it's arrived this week, and turns out that the original one got lost in the post. And it was sent with a track delivery too, which isn't very good. Our postal service has been shocking of late. We might get 1 or 2 posts a week. Absolutely disgraceful. It really has. I'm not sure what's gone wrong with it. And of course, we have lots of courier and other delivery services as well. But to be fair, they're all as bad as one another. You know, can be all as bad as one another. I mean, it's not long since my threads were put through the wrong flipping door, is it?
I remember that.
How many attempts to go and get them? 6, 8, something like that?
Something like that. It was quite a few.
Well, what are you noshing? A pot noodle.
It's not a pot noodle.
Wow.
It's one of them blooming
Thai noodle thing.
things.
Yeah. Sounds like Andy's got tummy rumbles then. It's a change from it being me, eh?
Say nothing.
Well, we've done quite well here. Oh, that was rubbish. So I did 742. I'm now at 1,060. So what's the difference between them two numbers, Andy?
What?
742 and 1,060. So that's 318, isn't it? 318.
Yeah.
Is it a green or a grey?
318. It's red, isn't it? Oh wait, no, it's grey. It's grey. 318.
Yes, it is. It's pale grey. So I am going to be leaving it there, I think, peoples. We are just about at an hour. Let me just move my camera in so you can see whereabouts I've been a stitching. Oh, sorry about that. So you can see whereabouts I've been a stitching. So I filled in this bit here, and then some of this book and a bit of this book, and I've added a few more stitches in to my what do they call this, hourglass. And that's it. So yeah, very happy with how this is looking. Let's just move back out again, hopefully this time without flicking the camera. So yeah, very happy with how this one's coming along. So this week, what have I got coming up? Let's take a look. So stitch with me tomorrow with music, and it will have Lord of the Rings stained glass. Then I will be working on Sailing Fairy this week, and also Daughter of the Deep will be out on a stitch with me on Friday, which will be chatty. So if you've got any questions, pop them down in comments, and then I can read them and answer them on my stitch with me. So I'll be doing my flash tube as usual on Tuesday. The stitches with me will come out on Wednesday and Friday, and of course we'll be back here next Sunday 7:30 and do this all again. So thank you all so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure yet again. Love these Stitch with Me's. And yeah, we will see you on the next one. So take care, everybody. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye.